Hey guys, Alex Sturgeon here, HobbyTown HobbyPlex, and we're going to do a What's New Wednesday. It's been a little while, mostly because we've been so gosh darn busy. We had a huge month of February when it came to racing, and most of our time was spent either doing that or helping customers while they're doing that. So in that month and a half or so since our last What's New, we've actually accumulated a lot of new stuff. Here's some of it. HobbyTown branded tools. So we have shock shaft pliers, which are pretty freaking awesome, and I don't know why I haven't bought one yet. We've got our own body reamers. Look at the price for a nice metal body reamer, and then a nice set of tools. This is pretty cool because it comes with your 7mm driver, and then 1.5, 2.0, and 2.5. So the majority of the time, these are the tools that you would need for like a Traxxas or entry-level vehicle. We've got in some pre-mounted twin pins and swaggers from J Concepts. We've actually had these for a little while, but I don't think they made it on the last video, so I'm going to include them. We got them in both yellow and white. We've got them in these really cool brass D-Links high clearance brass link kits. So these are heavy, and they're for your Axial SCX-10-2. We also have them for the TRX-4 as well. And then what else did we get? Here's some brand new tires for your Mini T. We got in the J Concepts Carvers and Sprinters. These are both pre-mounted, and they're in pink compound, green and pink compound, carpet. I think we got these in green compound too, so I think we got them in both green and carpet. Check this out. I'm actually going to buy one of these on my next build that you guys are going to see soon. This is the Quick Run Fusion 2-in-1 brushless crawler system. So this is a motor speed controller combo in one unit. So you don't actually have a speed controller. It's all kind of built into the motor. 1800 kVs, and I think we also got 2100 kV in stock as well. The J Concepts shock bags. This is your shock oil bag. So if you open this up, there's actually these dividers in here, because nothing sucks worse than traveling and getting shock oil all over your stuff because it flipped over or whatever while you're flying. More J Concept stuff. We got in the Mambos wide drag racing tire. These are meant to go onto the Mambos. Where are they at? No, Starfish. Sorry, these Starfish either beadlock or glue on rim. And we also got the Starfish fronts to go along with that. So a lot of cool drag racing stuff's coming out. Actually, there's probably a couple bodies that I didn't bring out that we got in. I'm trying to think what they are. We got the Falcon, that cool Ford Falcon, and that's pretty neat. Proline and J Concepts just coming out with all sorts of cool stuff for the drag racing crowd. The drone racing market's been pretty lean lately, but we were able to find these cool little ready-to-fly tiny whoops for 20 bucks, $19.99, and it's even got a return-to-home function. So for 20 bucks, that's pretty good. This is a big deal. For a little while there, we didn't have a cheap radio. We had the DX3 was about the least expensive radio you could get. Well, here we go. They actually have, Horizon Hobbies actually re-released the Tactic radio that everybody really liked when back in the day, and now it's $49.99. So if you need to replace, say, your Traxxas radio in your car and you don't want to spend the big bucks on a radio, you can get one of these. It comes with the receiver, so that's a good deal. I saw this come in, this cute little submarine. It's called a Scattle, and this is just adds to our little baby boat pile over there from Invento Toys, you know, whatever. But we've had these, we've actually carried this brand for quite a long time, and they sell a lot. Like, we sell these things all the time. There's submarines, boats, speed boats. So this little guy's really cool. It reminds me of like 007, like, you know, it's like a secret thing. It's supposed to look like a fish, but it's not. It's actually got 007 in it, or other various spies, you know. Funny thing about these guys is everything's included in the box, but we always get, where's the radio? And the radio's actually in there. You just can't see it. And then the other thing we get is, there's no antenna, but it doesn't need an antenna because it's 2.4 gigahertz. So trust us, it's all there. You saw the unboxing, hopefully, on the Rift. This is our Rift. We actually got these in stock now, so we did the unboxing when they were like a pre-launch sort of thing, and they were just giving samples out, and now we've got them in stock. We've already sold quite a few of them. We actually have quite a few more in stock right now. For those of you wondering, I still have not had a chance to play with this thing. If you're mad about that and you want to type in all caps, how come I haven't played with it yet? If you can figure out a way to take me and clone myself so that I have double the time in the world, but still somehow retain all the memories, like, wouldn't that be awesome? Where you just double yourself, but then that person, everything he does goes right back into the original mind. If you could figure that out, I will be glad to make a video as soon as I can. But right now, I don't have any time for it. So I would love to, but I haven't been able to. One of these days, we'll take this thing out and get it all muddy. But until then, sorry. Okay, we're going to move on out of the RC stuff, RC land stuff anyways. We've got some new models come in today. I was kind of excited, and then I remembered that I cannot stand Captain Phasma as a character. And so I probably won't be buying this and building it, but the rest of you are more than welcome to. I'm just not a Captain Phasma fan. It didn't make any sense to me that she would just rat out the entire planet, Starkiller base, and let it be destroyed from some sort of vague threat instead of going down with the Empire and not giving the code to take the shields down. And then Captain Phasma just magically appeared in the second one, and they had this big battle, and still nobody explained who Captain Phasma was or where she came from. You had to find out in a comic book or a book or whatever. Who wants to do that when you just want to watch the movies? Anyways, enough of my rant on Captain Phasma. We also got in a 1/6 scale Stormtrooper. So we've actually carried the 1/12 scale Stormtroopers from Bandai, and now we've got the 1/6 scale Stormtrooper. So what you can do is you can build this, and then you can increases the chances that the Stormtrooper won't hit anything. Okay, this is pretty rad. A new Polar Light Star Trek USS Enterprise refit, NC-1701 refit from the movie, from the original motion picture. That's what this guy is. So let's see if I find a picture. So look at that. Beautiful. I mean, this is a big model. So it's 34 inches long. That's almost 3 feet. I mean, that is huge. So the saucer section is pretty big. Remember, Star Trek, the motion picture, it's a good movie. It just hasn't aged very well, like the costuming and stuff like that. And it's really long. And if you're into like action and all that stuff, it's probably not the movie for you. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. But Spock in Star Trek: The Original Motion Picture is kind of a weird guy in the first. Like they made him into this weird guy who's willing to steal a suit and go face to face with Viger, and then I mean it kind of makes sense. He's into logic. Anyways, I won't go into that. All right. So what else do we got? Okay. All right. So we got in some new Bandai. This is actually a dimensional submarine. Now I'm not into Bandai. Okay. I'm sorry. Gundam or anything like that. I don't even know if this is actually Gundam. But I thought it was really neat because it's like a ship build. So it's like submarines. They called it dimensional submarine. So I will have to investigate what it is, but I've never seen this before, and we got it in. And then we've got in this, and you can see I blocked it out. This little character is not naked under there. I just want to make that totally clear, but I also, we're a wholesome family-owned store, so I blocked it out. But I did want to say to all you Gundam or Bandai people out there, we have whatever this is, and I don't know. Nothing impresses your date more when you bring her or him home to find a half-naked Bandai Gundam character on your shelf staring at you the whole time. So there you go. We got in the Focke-Wulf FW190A. It's been out for a couple weeks. I was going to put it in What's New Wednesday a couple weeks ago. We sold it before I could do so. We got it back in. It's actually pretty beautiful, and it's big. We actually have it up on the wall over there. One of our guys bought it, so twirl around and see if we can get that up there. So it is a big plane. Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited to see it fly this spring as soon as it calms down. It's like 50-mile-an-hour winds today. And then finally the NX series radios from, or controllers or transmitters, however you want to call them, from Spectrum are here. And we got the NX6 right now. We've had the NX10 as well. It sold a couple days ago, so we don't have it officially in stock at the time of this video, but we will. So, whew, a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of a never-ending maze of new stuff coming in and out every week. Hopefully, we'll be able to pick these up a little bit more and bring you some What's New Wednesdays a little bit more often. But you know, it's kind of nice to accumulate everything so we can just get a lot of it done in one big video. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's about it. Okay, so hopefully you subscribe, like, tell your friends. Check out the HobbyPlex Show podcast live Mondays around 6:30 every week, and HobbyPlex After Hours Thursdays at 9 p.m. You can check on whatever I'm doing at home, working on stuff. And got a big race coming up this weekend, Techno Series Finals. There'll definitely be some videos out on that. And look for a track build video here, hopefully by Friday. In the meantime, that's all I got for now. So thank you, and we'll make another video for you soon.